Hi, hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm KC, and my channel covers everything from song and music video reactions to covers of songs to my own music. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So I got pretty sick around the end of the year, and I did my top music videos of the decade, but I also wanted to do songs and albums of the decade that I thought were the best. I'm just going to do a quick little recap of that. But what I'm going to talk about today is the most anticipated albums of 2020. So just before that, let me end with I did end up making a list on my Tumblr, which I usually did anyway before I started my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel basically was just it's just a transition from what I used to post on Tumblr, because every year I would post on Tumblr like my favorite artists of the year, my favorite albums of the year. So now I'm just doing it verbally like on my YouTube instead of writing it. So what I put, I'm just gonna like really skip through these because I was gonna do an in-depth video, but since I wasn't able to do that before the end of the year, I'm just gonna skip through these. No particular order. Um, I have my top 10 albums of the decade, which were My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye West, 1989 by Taylor Swift, Lemonade, no pun intended by putting them together. That's just whatever. Uh, Lemonade by Beyonce, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar, Love Plus Fear by Marina, Anti by Rihanna, Blonde by Frank Ocean, 21 by Adele, Norman Rockwell by Lana Del Rey, Thank You Next by Ariana Grande, Control by SZA, Cause I Love You by Lizzo, 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars, After Laughter by Paramore, and Dirty Computer by Janelle Monet. So those were my top 10 albums of the decade. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, or what were your favorite albums of the decade, because this is from 2010 to 2019. So that's a whole lot. I'm not going to go through my favorite songs because that's a lot. It's the top 25, but I'll put the link down below to my Tumblr if you are interested in seeing my list of the top 25 songs that I compiled for the whole decade. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, because I really wanted to express my opinion on that, I'm going to talk about the most anticipated albums of 2020. So we already have Selena Gomez, who she just released her album this past weekend. If y'all listen to it, let me know. But yeah, that was very highly anticipated. Let me know if it was up to the hype, like if y'all have listened to it. Justin Bieber is also someone who's very anticipated for having a new album this year. I do want to be honest, I did a reaction to Yummy, but I've kind of changed my mind, and I just want to be really of my opinion, like my first initial opinion on it. And I want to just be really honest with y'all and really transparent. And I'm not somebody who just likes everything and likes every song, no matter if how much I love the artist. Um, and it's not that I dislike the song, but I just have found that there's not a lot of replay value to it. And I think I was just very excited that he could come out with anything. But my opinion in my other video was that I was really excited about it. I really was jamming to it. But now that I've listened to it more, I just think it was just kind of underwhelming, and I think I just was clouded from just the excitement of him being back. But yeah, like I said, it's just not a lot of replay value. I don't hate the song. I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it blew me away. I don't think I don't think it matches up to his other songs that he's put out. So I just wanted to let that be known, because I'm not gonna like everything, and I'm not gonna bow down mindlessly to just because I like a certain artist or whatever. I'm always gonna have constructive criticism. I'm never gonna be really mean or say anything sucks or anything. But I do think that Yummy was just okay. So moving on, I'm still excited for his album, because your first single doesn't always have to be your strongest. Like I've a lot of times I don't even like the people's first single, and I will love the album, because singles are just meant to really grab the attention and like grab the public's attention, but half the time there's better songs on the album that are never even released. I don't know. So other than Justin Bieber, Halsey is also somebody who's coming out with new music in 2020, which I'm excited about because yeah, she hasn't come out with something since like 2017. She's had a couple songs like yeah, like Without Me and Nightmare and stuff like that, and those like collaborations, just like how everybody does these days. Like they'll put like a few songs here and there, but like a full length album we haven't had from Halsey in a while. So I'm excited about that. I'm reading off a list of albums to drop in 2020 that Pop Crave News posted, so this should be accurate. Um, Demi Lovato also coming out with something, hasn't come out with something in 2017. I'm excited because I loved her album in 2017. That was my jam. Um, Sam Smith, I'm really excited about. Normani, we heard like I never really got into Fifth Harmony, but I've liked a lot of their solo projects. So I liked Motivation, and I'm excited to see what Normani comes out with. Cardi B, of course, I'm excited for that. Invasion of Privacy was that thing. I'm not gonna cuss, but it was that ish. BTS, who I'm just not getting into. I know I'm late, but yeah, I just saw all the hype around them this year and in 2018, and so now I'm getting into them. I've kind of been into K-pop like on and off, but you know it's just not as big in America. But I feel like it's getting bigger. So now I'm getting more into K-pop. But like I was more into K-pop when I, fun fact, worked at Disney World, and I had some Korean friends who put me on it, and now I'm like getting back into that because I was around it more then. But now, then I wasn't around it, and it wasn't, yeah, like I said, it just wasn't popular in America. And Blackpink also, who I'm getting into now, like what I just said, I wasn't really familiar with before, but I'm excited. I'm going to be more into other music this year. I'm expanding my horizons. I've started listening to more like Latin music, just music from all around the world, because, I mean, why not? Lana Del Rey always put like I don't see how she's gonna top Norman F and Rockwell, but I also didn't know how she was gonna top any of her other albums. So I'm always excited for new Lana Del Rey. Like she is a musical genius. She has some of the most beautiful lyrics I've ever heard in my life. She's one of the best. I think she's one of the best songwriters of this generation. So I don't know. She will never disappoint. Also, The Weeknd. Oh my gosh, I love The Weeknd. He's one of my favorite artists. Love his music. I love Blinding Lights. I've been jamming to that since it came out. I'm so excited for The Weeknd's new album. He's also hasn't come out with something since like 2016, like a whole album. So, and yeah, he came out with an EP in 20. Okay, he came out with the EP in 2018. But like, I love his like 17 song albums. I love his voice. I just love The Weeknd. So I'm excited for that. Pussycat Dolls, that's crazy to me. I was hearing a lot of rumors that they were going to get back together, but yeah, they're actually coming out with a new album, so let me know if y'all are excited about that. It's been a while since the Pussycat Dolls. I didn't think they would ever, like, actually get back together. I thought maybe do a reunion tour or something, but, like, actually put out a new album, I never thought. So, I follow Nicole Scherzinger on Instagram and everything, and, like, I just thought she was just always going to do her solo stuff, so it's really interesting. Like, Pussycat Dolls was that, like, I loved growing up with them, listening to them. Also, Victoria Monet, who I've been a fan of since, like, 2016 when I saw that she was collaborating with Ariana Grande and, like, she was her best friend. And, yeah, basically because of Ariana Grande, I saw she was writing a lot of her songs and, or, you know, co-writing. And this year she really blew up, like, just because Ariana paid her respects to her and was like, you know, these are the people I've worked with, like her and Taylor, and I think she just got out more this year. So I'm excited to listen to her new project. I couldn't put a face to the name of Baby Rexha for the longest. Like I had kept hearing her voice in songs and stuff, like cause she's been out for a while, or at least like writing for other artists and all this stuff. She's always been out, but yeah, like G-Eazy's song, like Me, Myself, and I didn't know that was her until later, and just other things I can't think of right now. But I really like her music, and I'm excited for that. now that I've gotten to know her more and I listened to her last album, I'm excited for her new album. So Jennifer Lopez is anticipated to have an album in 2020. Yeah, like she's also someone I grew up with, and I'm so excited for her to play the Super Bowl for one. And yeah, I'm always like looking forward to new music from her. I got to see her in concert this past year, and I was like really long overdue. The very first time I saw her. So I know she's gonna kill it. JoJo, I love, always been a fan of. I hate that she got stuck in that sucky record deal and she wasn't able to like put out new music for a while. But I loved her last project, and I really respect her as an artist, to just keep going, because I would discourage a whole lot of people like what happened to her, but she's kept going, and I love her. Kalani, who I'm surprised is coming out with something, because she just came out with something earlier in 2019, right? Yeah. So I'm surprised she's coming out with something else. But I mean, go ahead, do you. Like, that's what's up. City Girls, who shook the world and my group of friends this year. I'm glad that they're coming out with a new album. Like, that's gonna be something that we all can jam to, and I know it's already gonna be a bop. Like, no questions asked. Amigos, no surprise. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. Do they come out with an album every year? Like, I'm not even trying to be funny and throw shade. Like, seriously, they're always they have so many songs. I don't even know. With rappers, I can never tell because they put out so many songs. Like, if they're just singles or if they're on an album, I don't know. So, I'm not even surprised that Migos is coming out with something. But I'm sure it'll all be hits like they always have. J. Cole, I love J. Cole. I'm really excited for his new album. Yeah. He's one of the best rappers in the game. I feel like he needs to earn some Grammys, because I don't know how many he has or if he has any, but I feel like if he doesn't have any, it's way overdue. Like, and hopefully 2021 will be his year of that. And that concludes who I'm most excited about and my most anticipated albums of 2020. I know there's more artists who are coming out with stuff that I don't even know about. Oh, actually, Rihanna. I don't know. I always say Rihanna, but a lot of people say it's actually Rihanna. I don't know if she's coming out with something this year or not. That would be my most anticipated. That's who I would be the most excited to hear from, because we haven't had an album from her in so long, and she hasn't even put out. So at least other people have put out like EPs or singles. Like, we haven't heard anything from her. So I would love for her to drop something. Everybody like Rihanna Navy has been going crazy. There's been memes about it. Like, like, where's this album, girl? Like, R9. But hopefully it'll be this year and not next, because like, well, everybody's going crazy without Rihanna. She's not on this list, but hopefully this is not totally accurate. And I know there's a lot more artists that are coming out with stuff, but that concludes my list of who I want to hear from the most and who I'm most excited about. Let me know in the comments down below what albums you're most excited about and what artists you want to hear from the most. Even if they're not on this list, like, even if you just want to put out like a wishful thinking, like, just wish that somebody would put out. Because actually, I wish that Bruno Mars would put out something in 2020. Because honestly, I mean, they still play his songs on the radio, but technically his last album is 2016, so that'll be like 4 years, and I think that's too long. So I'm just gonna put that out into the universe too. Rihanna and Bruno Mars, that's who I want to put out in the universe. But if y'all enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, and I will see y'all on the next one. Thanks, bye.